So, hello guys. Sorry, I should say hi. Hi guys. I'm Minas, and I believe that you guys also um student. Yeah, I'm a student as well. Uh, this is my first video. Okay, that's why I just introduced a little bit to you. Okay, so in today's video, we will solve a programming problem from Beecrowd that involves sorting and assigning feedback based on categories. So this problem requires us to read multiple test cases and determine the responsible team member for each feedback um, team members and each feedback received. So before we dive into the code, let's clarify the problem requirements. What is that requirements? We receive several tests, and each representing a day of feedback. Each feedback falls into one of four categories. So compliments represented by one, which is Rolian. I don't know what is Rolian. Oh yeah, it is a maybe Brazilian word. I don't know what is the real pronunciation is it. And second is two, represented by two, and box, and which is NAETA, cushions is illegitim, and solutions. And our goal is to print the name of responsible team member for each feedback based on its categories. Okay, so now let's take a look at the code implementation, which is hash include what hash storage and yeah. So we start by including the standard input output library and with hash include studio.h. This allows us use functions like scanf. I think that you have known about the scanf function as well as printf. So for input and printf for output, okay, which is essential for our program to interact with users. So int main second s for start. So we define the main function where our program execution begins. Every C program requires main functions, okay, for saving in there. So next is our three types of integers. So one is an a feedbacks. B is feedback. So in that case, n is for number of test cases, which is 100 less than 100. User should input the number less than 100. Another is the test case starts from k, which is less than 50. 50 times, k times, less than 50, any number of which is less than 50. And another is feedbacks, category of feedbacks, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one of them. Feedback. So everything is decimal form and which is a integer data type. So another is that and is this for the number test I'm telling you. So k feedback. So next things is that we use the scanf for scanf function percent d. So why we use scanf to read the number of test cases from user input. The format is specified. %d indicates %d which is indicates we are expecting an integer. So the and means we are passing the address of n, so that in the input value can be stored directly in this variable. So now we are going to our next coding things, which is for int I equal 0 semicolon I is less than n. Semicolon and increment iteration where the for loop is started. We initiated a for loop that runs n time. Each iteration corresponds to one test cases. The variable I is used as the loop counter. Okay, starting from 0 up to n minus 1, and when it will fill up these conditions, it will be finished. So second is that our duty is scanf for user inputting something, which help me to use user to inputting something %d, and in something means k, the test case is started. So k and k, which will be stored in there. So within this loop, we read the integer k, which tell us how many feedback entries we will receive on that day. Again, we use scanf with the format specifically %d. Okay, so which is the integer data type. So again, we are use the for loop again for int j equal 0 j less than k. J is another integral, another variable. J increment. Oh, there is a false k is capital K. For loop started. We are using now for again. This time running k times. K means the test case starters. K times. This loop will handle each individual feedback entry for the current test case. Individual feedbacks. Okay. So now again we are scanf. We are using a scanf function for inputting feedbacks. So %d and so inside this inner loop, we read feedback category from user input. The integer entered will determine which team member is responsible. So which feedback. So determining responsible member using switch statement. So we use the switch statement to handle the different categories of feedback. This is a clean way to evaluate the value of feedback and execute different blocks of code based on its value. So right now here our case functions one, printf, boolean backslash n semicolon. We are using the break function. So if feedback is 1, we print boolean. indicating that Boolean is responsible complements. The break statement is prevent the code from continuing into the next step box. So we could right now writing the next step case 2 like that. That and a ej /n and break for continuing the next step. Again, case 3. Printf e l e h c i m /n semicolon break. Case 4. 1 2 3 4. So the print or will /n break. Finally, we are finished our case problem. Case 1 2 3 4. So next step is for closing the switch. We did not have closing the switch. After processing all feedbacks for a test case, we close the inner loop and the outer loop. This structure ensures we handle multiple test cases effectively. The closing switch case, and this is the for closing, starting, closing, and for first one, starting and closing. So after that, now you are using the return 0 from the main functions to indicate that the program has executed successfully. This is this is the standard way to signify the program ended without error. So return 0 to finish the. So yeah, so our program is right now is finished. So now that we have worked to the code, let's test it out with some sample input, analyze the output to ensure everything is working correctly. Running the things, and first is 1 minute or 1 second. So, yeah. So first is for the first case is the number 3. So 2 is for 2 is for number of test cases, and number 3 tell us that 3 feedbacks 1 2 3 feedbacks. So it could be 4. So feedbacks we indicated the feedbacks number is 3. So now one is rolling is the going for where is it? Okay. So where yeah there. Rolling is 1. Rolling is 1, and second is we are inputting 2 energy box, and third illegim. So and another 1 4. We are for the second test we are using the test cases 4. Right now we are using the 4 cases. So 2 for 2 is for box, and One is for rolling compliments. Four is for suggestions. Five is it is the its operation is closed. So, and yeah, that's a wrap. This program efficiently categorizes the feedbacks and assigns them to the correct team members based on the provided categories. It showcases the uses of loops. We are using the loop functions and conditions and input output functions in C. Output analysis shows us that our program is currently processing, and the feedback categories and assigning them to the appropriate team members. No matter how many test cases or feedbacks enters we have, the program handles them efficiently. It's a great example of using our loops and condition statement to automate transparent assignments. Oh yeah, now we're just copy the code here. We are doing correctly. Just test on. Is it right? Wow, it is really annoying me. Yeah, it is accepted. So if you found in this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more programming tutorials and share your thoughts in the comments. Okay, let me know if there are any specific topics you would like to cover next, and I'll do that. Thank you for watching and happy coding.